The country's new Fed Cup captain knows she has a massive job on her hands to get South Africa back into the top tier of the Fed Cup. But after gaining promotion at the week-long tournament in Montenegro, the future appears bright, especially with talented players like Minette van Vieren, who played a big part in helping the 1972 winners into Group 2.
It was a great experience going with the team to Montenegro, and obviously the win was great. It was a great week. We played really well and we got promoted to Group 2, so that's great. So we're really excited to see what's going to happen with Fed Cup.
Plant, who reached a career-high ranking of 30, believes that by drawing on the locally based talent and the girls plying their trade at college in the US, that women's tennis has a good foundation to build on for future Fed Cup events.
Over the years, that has been the route that the tennis players have taken to become better, and there are about 24 female tennis players in college in the States, and they are playing at a very high level. They are getting great training and match practice, which we lack being so isolated. So they form a big part of our plan going forward.
The camp in Johannesburg includes SA Under-21 player Mbali Langa, who is hoping to break into the team and says by attending the sessions, she is inspired and eager to learn more.
It's actually quite inspiring because it gives us the encouragement of, just push a little bit harder. You're also going to get to a point where you'd also be celebrating as they're doing right now. And it also gives us more opportunities to, go into the outside world and play Grand Slams and WTAs.
Funding has been a major stumbling block for women's tennis, but Plant believes that by doing well in the Fed Cup, it will make women's tennis even more attractive to sponsors and get more girls playing the sport.
I think everyone around South Africa, the younger players, are seeing that maybe it is possible to move from where we are now to the next tier. And the next tier will be a big challenge to stay there. There's some really good tennis playing nations in that group, but this camp is also the start of building towards the team for next year.
Women's tennis in South Africa finds itself in a rebuilding phase. Promotion from the bottom tier of the Fed Cup has done wonders for the morale of the sport, but the challenge now is not just the financial one. It's to nurture the current talent and make sure they progress so that there's a formidable Fed Cup team that can challenge for promotion to the top tier in women's tennis. Sias, Plessis, CGTN, Johannesburg.